Hello, this is Chiron Intuition, and I'm here to do a reading for the collective. It's not going to resonate with everyone, but if it does, take what goes, and please leave what does not. We have the Hangman energy, Pisces. What is here with the Hangman? We have the Ace of Swords. Somebody's very clear about the truth. It's setting them free. We have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords could be an air sign, or it could just be somebody that really is setting somebody free, or is saying they're saying the right thing, or I don't know who this Hangman energy is. Somebody might be realizing through what the Queen of Swords is saying where they are, or maybe they're stuck. Maybe they're... What is this energy here with this? We have the Five of Swords energy. So it's like as if this Queen of Swords is solving a problem. Whoever was in the Hangman energy, it could have been the Queen of Swords that was in the Hangman energy, just putting that out there. It could be the Queen of Swords. But the Queen of Swords could also be helping someone. Now we got the Page of Swords. There's a lot of swords here. Everything is a sword other than the Hangman energy. Now we got the Page of Swords. So somebody was watching another person just be evil, just be nasty, just be rude. They're watching another person be like that. And, okay, let me get the rest of this line. We have the Six of Swords energy here. Let me get two more. We have the Sun card here, Leo energy. We have the Knight of Cups energy. Very interesting. Everything is a sword until we get to the Sun and the Knight of Cups. And that falls right underneath the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is really illuminating something. And the Queen of Swords is really telling the truth about something. The Queen of Swords is trying to help somebody. The Queen of Swords is reaching out in love. Like they're saying something out of love. But it's striking. It's like lightning hitting somebody. But somebody can't do anything but be enlightened or realize something. They can't do anything. They can't do anything. They're shining a light on an issue, and they have the solution. It's like somebody knows how to fix something because I feel like the Queen of Swords, because of what the Queen of Swords is saying, like the Queen of Swords, I don't know, they must have just came up with something, or they must have just thought of this shit out of nowhere. They must have really struck a nerve. Like, you know, when somebody just says something that's just right on the money of whatever it is, that's what I'm talking about. The Queen of Swords did that. The Queen of Swords did that. Like, I mean that. I mean that. I don't know who this Page of Swords is, though. I feel like the Page of Swords, it could be somebody younger. It could be somebody that maybe they weren't enlightened about what they're going through, where they are, who they're dealing with. Maybe they just didn't know some type of information like that. But now they see something. Now they see the damn problem. Or they see something differently because of what the Queen of Swords said. And because of what the Queen of Swords said, not only do they see the problem, they have a solution too. Or maybe this person could always see the problem, but they never had the solution. And the Queen of Swords came up with the solution. But the Page of Swords, I believe, is the one that applied it. I believe the Page of Swords applied it. The Page of Swords was going through it. The Page of Swords applied it. And it's like now energy is very different. Now somebody's not in the Hangman energy. Now somebody feels lightened. Now somebody wants to come towards the Queen of Swords because the Queen of Swords knew what they was talking about. Hey, that's what I see. Hey, we got the Fool card. Aquarius energy. Queen of Swords could be an Aquarius. This person could be an Aquarius. I got Aquarius, Leo energy here. So that's opposite signs, matter of fact. Fifth house and 11th house. What is this energy here? What's going on?
Chiron Intuition.
We have the Six of Cups, yes. Yeah, this is somebody that's, they love the Queen of Sword. Page of Sword loves the Queen of Sword. If this is two people, if this is only the Queen of Sword found the right answer to something, and they improved something, and they changed, they applied some type of information. But the Queen of Sword is knowledgeable, and the Page of Sword is not. So I think it's two people. I think it's, unless this is something, no, this is not. I feel like it's two people. Because the Queen of Sword had the answer. The Ace of Sword is next to the Queen of Sword. The Queen of Sword knew something. The Queen of Sword had the answer to something. And the Page of Sword did not know. The Page of Sword was going through the Five of Sword, which is some type of either fight or debate. You ever been in a fight with somebody and it's like, you know they wrong, but maybe you can't pinpoint this, or, you know, I don't know. It could be many examples with the Five of Sword, but whatever it is, it's a conflict that needs to be resolved. And this Page of Sword, I don't think they're wrong. I just think they didn't have the right solution. I don't think they had either the right words, the right solution, the right plan, the right anything. And the Queen of Sword did, because they're a Queen of Sword and they've been through it. They've been there, done that. It's okay. And I think the Page of Sword applied that knowledge, that information, and now I think they love the Queen of Sword. I feel like they want to come towards the Queen of Sword. I don't know in what way, but I feel like they want to come towards the Queen of Sword now. What is this energy with this Six of Cups? And then we got the Page of Pentacles, yeah. After the Six of Cups, they want to plant seeds. They might want to invest in somebody. They might want to pay somebody. They might want to learn under somebody. What is this energy? Oh, Lord, we got the Devil. See, but it's falling right under. Oh, my goodness. Let me get the rest of this line. Let me just make sure. We have the King of Swords. Oh, my goodness. So looks like Queen of Sword helps somebody defeat a King of Sword. That's what it looks like. Yeah, and then we got the Five of Wands, and the King of Sword don't like the Queen of Sword. Oh, so they're enemies in this reading. They don't like each other. We have the Magician here. Oh, because the Queen of Sword knows the King of Swords tricks. What is this? And we got the Six of Pentacles. They know their tricks to get what they want. They know their tricks to get what they want out of somebody. And it's like, I feel like this Page of Sword had to give. They had to give to this King of Sword. They were giving to this King of Sword. Somebody from the past, or somebody that they have a deep connection, a long connection, but it doesn't mean it's a good connection. Let's just make that very clear. Okay? But it looks like somebody was stuck. And the Queen of Sword knows that game. They know, let's just say if this King of Sword was a narcissist. The Queen of Sword, they know that shit like ABCs. Okay? They know that shit like nothing. Like nothing. So whatever the Queen of Sword said, or whatever the Queen of Sword is talking about, they know what they're talking about. They are professional, perhaps. But this King of Sword is not going to get away with something. King of Sword is getting messed up because of what the Queen of Sword is saying, or what the Queen of Sword said. The King of Sword cannot move. They cannot beat something. They cannot have their way because it's waking up the Page of Sword. This could simply be a family. I see the King, the Queen, and the Page of Sword. But the Queen of Sword, maybe the Page of Sword didn't see something. Maybe they didn't know something. Maybe they didn't believe something. I feel like this Page of Sword is being used. I feel like they're being used. And the Page of Sword, maybe they didn't see it. They didn't want to believe it. Queen of Sword slapped. I'm about to say she slapped the shit out of this. I don't know. I'm just speaking figuratively, okay? She slapped him with words. She slapped the truth across his damn face. Okay? Yeah, because somebody was in delusion. Yeah, Seven of Cups. Somebody was in delusion. What is that, Seven of Cups? Nine of Pentacles? It wasn't no Nine of Pentacles. Ain't nobody getting nothing from this King of Sword. That's what this Queen of Sword probably had to explain to the Page. Because the Page don't know. Page of Sword need to learn who you dealing with. Because King of Sword is not, the one right here with the devil next to him, You need to know or whoever the Page of Sword, they need to know exactly who they dealing with. And the Queen of Sword told them. And there was nothing wrong with that. Because somebody clearly didn't see. And sometimes you need to be woken up. Sometimes you might not like that person for a while. But shit, they told you the truth. What's this energy here with... No, let me get another deck. Let me get another deck. What's going on here?
Chiron Intuition.
King of Pentacles. Earth sign energy, perhaps. Or somebody that got money, because I see that they were giving something to the King of Sword. Giving something to them. Giving something that the King of Swords shouldn't be taken from. Look, Six of Pentacles. I told you. And the Six of Pentacles is the last card in this row right here after the Magician. So I know this is the King. This is the King of Sword right here that's doing something to the Page of Sword. And the Page of Sword don't want to believe that. If this is about, let's say, magic. Let's say this was magic. The Page of Sword would never think that their own... Let's say father. Let's just say mother, father, child. Let's say the Queen of Sword is the mother, the King of Sword is the father, and the Page of Sword is the child. Even though it ain't got to be like that, but let's just say it's like that. The Page of Sword would never think that the King of Sword is doing this to him, because that's like his father. If anything, the King of Sword is trying to get the Page of Sword to turn against the Queen of Sword. The Queen of Sword is the one telling the truth. The Queen of Sword is the one that has the lightning striking sword. Okay, that's what the Queen of Sword got over here. And the King of Sword, they are trying to manipulate their own way. They got that devil energy. They're trying to have somebody latched on. They're trying to have control over somebody. They're trying to like really wrap somebody up in their finger or wrap somebody around their finger. Nah, they're using some type of magic, or they're lying. They're doing something here. And it's the Hermit energy here. Somebody got to look. You got to take your flashlight out. You got to look. You got to go see or something. Ask a question. You get something here. It's something. If you look closer, you will see. That's what I'm saying for the Page of Sword. What is this energy here? Page of Sword don't want to believe it. They're being used. I mean, I'm not saying they don't want to believe it, because I see that they saw the problem and they applied something and something changed. So they know what was going on. But they didn't. At one point, they did not want to... see this, or they just didn't, but they do now. This reading is about the fact that they see it. This reading is about the fact that the Queen of Sword is being vindicated. The Queen of Sword is the one that has been telling the truth, that told the truth from the get-go. The Queen of Sword was not the enemy. That's what this reading really is about. What is this energy? This reading is about what the King of Sword was also doing behind the scenes, and what they were doing to get things out of this Page of Sword. And I mean things like money, resources, getting things. What is this energy? And then you got the Five of Cups here. And it's leaving somebody feeling depleted and shit like that. Leaving somebody feeling broken. Leaving somebody feeling like they always got the short end of the stick. They always got to get over some shit. Okay? They always got to move on. They always got to heal themselves because of what the fuck this King of Sword is doing. And you just have to deal with it because you think, oh, you know, that's dad, that's pops. That's not what it is. That person is a user. And the Queen of Sword is right about that shit. And the Page of Sword is going to learn one day. And I think, like I said, I think they learning. But I don't, you know, they might not be 100%. But they know. They know what it is. We got the Knight of Sword. Yeah, they grew. They grew. It's not giving Page of Sword no more. It's not Page of Sword no more. It's Knight of Sword. And we got the Strength card here. Yeah, it's Knight of Sword. It's like somebody grew. Somebody matured. But it's because of this Queen of Sword and what they said. They was right. They were right. We have the Six of Cups energy here. Yeah, I feel like they are going to be closer to the Queen of Sword energy. Damn, we got the Ten of Wands. What is this Ten of Wands? What is this Ten of Wands? We have the Nine of Swords energy. It's like, damn, I feel like somebody really suffered under this King of Sword, or maybe they're still suffering. What is this energy? Oh my God. Okay, this is a lot of cards. Okay. What is this energy? What's going on here? We have the Three of Wands. Okay, that's why we needed a break in the energy. Because somebody's not there no more. Somebody's not in this energy right here. They're not there no more. They were there. They were there, wondering why they were there. And they're not there no more. I love this energy now because I get it. I get it. I get it. That's why I dropped them damn cards, because it's a break in energy. Somebody is moving on from that. Somebody is not in that. And it's because of what this Queen of Swords said. They were right about it. What is this energy? What is this energy here? We have the Knight of Cups. That's the second time the Knight of Cups. See, I feel like they're coming towards the Queen of Swords. I don't know if the Queen of Swords is an air sign or it's just somebody that's just very smart. But they're coming towards the Queen of Swords. They're leaving the King of Swords. They're coming towards the Queen of Swords. Okay? I don't know if this was even a custody battle, or I don't know if it was that deep. I don't know. But I know that this Page of Swords is not a page no more. They're a Knight of Swords now. Now the wheels are turning. Now they get it. Now they see. Now they're learning. Now they're on their way. They're on their way. What is this energy here? It's just a lot they didn't know, and that's okay. I told you the Strength card. It's just a lot they didn't know, and now they're getting the strength. They're getting the discipline. They're understanding. And it's something also like about the mind. Like, you gotta be smart. You gotta wake it up. You gotta pay attention. Like dealing with somebody like that, because they'll run circles around you and you won't even know. Look, Page of Sword again. Nah, you can't be in that energy no more. Page of Sword gotta keep growing. Page of Sword is on the way. I think with Page of Sword, Knight of Sword, younger energy, it's gonna grow. It's gonna always get better. That's what's up. That's what's up. What's this energy here? Because, you know, it's very interesting when you have to deal, let's say this was parents. When you have to deal with parents or a parent like that, there's a reason. Like, you are being trained. You have to pay attention, because it's probably going to be other people that try it with you and they're not going to get far. Not after you learn about what the King of Sword has been doing and how they've been doing it. They're not going to get far with you in the future. Other people like that, they will not get far. So yeah, that's part of it too. And then we got the Star. I was already picking up on it. We got the Star. So you're meant to be, or whoever the Page of Sword is, they're meant to take something to the next level. They're meant to understand something on a deeper level. But I feel like the Queen of Sword planted the seed. If I drop these cards one more time, we have the Death card here. Wait, let me pick these up. The Death card is the only card that flipped out. Okay, let me get something here. What about this Death card? Scorpio energy. What about this Death card? And I just saw the Lovers. It didn't register. I just saw the Lovers. Okay, so what's with this Death card? Okay, that's two cards. What is this? We have the Knight of Pentacles and we have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's not giving nothing else to them. They're not giving nothing the fuck else. I'm sorry, excuse my French. They're not giving nothing else to this King of Sword. No matter how much magic they do, no matter what they say, nothing. That's what the Death. I said, what's Death? Page and Knight of Pentacles. Nothing. Not giving nothing. This is going to end. This is going to end right here. That shit's going to end. And this magic shit, they're going to stop that. Because they're just going to be wasting their time. Because you already know what they do. Thank you, Queen of Sword. Okay. Queen of Sword knew what was up. What is this energy here with this?
Chiron Intuition.
What's going on here? We have the Four of Cups energy. What about this Four of Cups? And then we got the Two of Swords. Somebody is not interested in no conversation, no relationship. I don't want nothing from no King of Sword. I don't want no scrubs. Okay? That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving right there. Back up. No, I don't want that. I'm good with my other cups. I don't hear you. What is this energy here with this? What is going on? What do we need to know here? What do we need to know? We got the Seven of Cups here. That's the illusions right there. Seven of Cups and what? What about this Seven of Cups? And then we got the Hangman energy. And the Hangman was the first card. I'm telling you, somebody's waking up from this shit right here. They are not living in a mirage. They are not living in a dream. They are not believing anything that this King of Swords is saying, because the King of Swords is full of shit. Okay? That's what's going on in these cards right here. Somebody is seeing, oh, that was an illusion. Oh, you had me fooled. Oh, okay. That's what that is. What's this energy here with this? What's going on?
Chiron Intuition.
And it says inner child healing. That's fucked up, but I'm gonna mind my business. It says angelic protection. Yeah, angelic protection from it. It don't even be mattering. It don't even matter if it's a father, mother, sister, brother, cousin. All them titles don't matter. If somebody can lie to you like that and put illusions over you like that, yeah, nah. I'm gonna leave this one right here.
Chiron Intuition.
If you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate it because it is how we get the messages out in order to elevate the collective. I love you guys, and I'll be back with another reading later. Bye.